All right, what's going on? Evenant, Big Jer, back with you guys again. And today we're moving through this MIDI creation here with our presets. We're doing pretty good. We've got a lot in, and let's keep moving. So what I want to do is I want to separate some of this stuff before we add more because it's starting to look a little bit congested to me. Okay, so I'm going to drag my sub on up underneath my percussion. Okay, actually, yeah, then my effects is fine. And then what I want to do is I actually want to put all of these guys in a group. So Command G puts them in a group, and we can call this like music or whatever. Okay, so again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just close everybody down so we could see them. In fact, if we want, we can make everybody in here like, let's see, how about blue? We'll make this blue. And then all of these guys are going to be blue as well. Just helps us keep things organized. Good. Love that. Okay, looking good. So we got all our music in there. And, well, we'll get into that when we start mixing. So let's hear. Perfect. Sitting pretty. Okay, now before we add our bass effects, our Brahms and those kind of things, our like growl basses, the things that get you kind of get the hair raising on the back of your neck. Remember I mentioned that Arn, the co-founder of Evenant, decided he wanted to add some orchestral stems. So we have them over here inside the pack. Here's your orchestral stems right here, okay? And you could feel free to rock out with them, have some fun, use them as samples, cut them apart, do whatever you'd like. For the purpose of this video, I actually have all of them in a group, and you could feel free to use that too. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and drag that in, and just right here we've got the orchestral section. So let's go ahead and listen to that. And I don't mean to cut it off, but you could tell that I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different tracks inside of here. So this is just the comp of them. Nice. Adds a really nice cinematic aspect to it. Arn Orchestra. Good. All right, sounds really good. We're starting to get a little bit of frequency clutter, but again, we haven't even started to mix yet, so no worries. We'll clean all that up, guaranteed. Okay, the orchestra's in. We've got pretty much everything in. We just need to start adding some of those bass effects now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead in and grab ourselves, well, let's start with the Brahm, right? The Digi Brahm. So let's go over here and grab our Digi Brahm. Okay, so we're going to open up Serum. And we'll go ahead and grab our Digibrom. Okay, right there. And we'll leave the sub on, but we will roll off a bit. I'm just going to go ahead and just drop it in right there. You notice that, well, we'll talk about all that in a bit. All right, that Brahm is sitting pretty. Digi. Awesome. So that sounded pretty good to me. We'll definitely get into there when we get some audio editing going on, but I'm digging it. I don't think there's really anything I want to change about it, so I'm feeling it. So let's go ahead and go into our MIDI here. And what we're going to do is grab our Aquaman bass. Okay, so this is just a couple of little hits here that add a really nice little. Well, I'll show you how I did it. I also have one shots of these in the sample pack here, so either way. So I'm going to go ahead into my serum again. Okay, where are we at? There we go. Boom. There's serum, and we're going to pull Aquaman in. All right, let's see. Evenant, Aquaman. Cool. All right. I don't know why I named it Aquaman. I thought it'd be funny. Jury's still out on that one. Okay, Aquaman. Let's go ahead and put these guys in a group, and we can call these like bass effects, right? And I've got one more bass effect for the end here, the really, really crazy intense ending. Let's go ahead and add our Dumbo's pissed right here. Dumbo is pissed. So we'll go into serum, grab our Dumbo's pissed, because it sounds like a pretty angry elephant to me. So let's check this out real fast. Let's see what it sounds like. Boom, let's check out what that sounds like. Very intense, very intense. Dumbo. Okay. So with just a little bit of housekeeping, I think we're pretty much through this step. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and make our bass effects maybe, I don't know, pink. You know, take all these guys, make them pink. And these two, pink. Great. Okay, now they're kind of together. That green is fine. That yellow is fine. We got our sub here. I always like to put my sub in a group, and we'll talk about that in a bit. Okay, so we'll just make that 0, and then whatever the volume is here, we'll do that. Okay, and then we could make our sub. Let's see, how about this interesting kind of seashore color here? Okay. Okay, looking good. Everything is looking really nice and tight, making a lot of sense. Let's go ahead and listen to where we're at right now. Then in the next video, we're going to get into printing to audio and doing our final edits. This is a step that a lot of digital musicians just overlook, but we will not. Okay, after that, we're going to get into an essential mixing tip video, and then we're going to mix this guy. We're almost through it, and you guys are doing great. Let's hear what this thing sounds like now. All right, goosebumps. Everything's sounding good. There definitely some frequencies stepping on each other. Some things are kind of buried, but wait till you hear after we polish this a bit. It's going to explode through those speakers. All right, guys, catch you on the next one.